Hi everyone, welcome to a new semester. I will be your instructor for HDEV 327, Approaches to Adolescence and Emerging Adulthood. You can call me Dr. Lanza or Professor Lanza, whichever one you prefer. I am really looking forward to teaching this class once again online. I teach this class online probably once a year, but usually in the spring. But this semester there was definitely a need for an online section, and so I said I would take that up. And I know there are a lot of students who want to take this class online for whatever reasons. For many of you, you're working during class time hours, or it just works better with your schedule of other responsibilities, or maybe you prefer online class formats in general. I actually prefer teaching in person over teaching online, but since I've taught this class I would say this is the third time I've taught it, I've noticed that students really appreciate an online section and an online format, and so I've come to really like the online section of this class as well. I think you guys will all enjoy this. I've tweaked the class a little bit based on student evaluations the last few years, but overall, students have always generally loved this class, whether it's in person or online. I think it's a combination of the topic and also the different types of requirements that we have that will really let you guys engage with each other, with me, and also let you study the things that you're interested in. All right, so I don't want to make this welcome message too long. And if this was an in-person class, I would spend probably 20 minutes going over the course syllabi or syllabus, I should say. But this time I'm going to let you guys, since this is online, read through the syllabus on your own very carefully. And we will be having a quiz this week, and the quiz will be on the syllabus. So that way I'll know whether or not students are really getting the gist or the key points of the course. But I will mention a few highlights of this course so everybody's on board and you know where to find all the materials, you know where to ask for questions or how to ask me about questions that you may have about the course. All right, so first off, where am I located and when are my office hours? My office hours will be on Tuesdays from noon till 1 p.m. in my office, which is LA3 200F. If you don't know exactly how to get there, if you go to the Human Development main office, they will take you over to my office. It's pretty close by. If you can't meet me in person, but you still want to talk to me more personally, we could do a Zoom virtual conversation. I'm open to doing that on Tuesdays and Wednesdays this semester. So we can always set that up if you email me. I always answer questions over email pretty frequently. I tend to check my email at least once a day. And I can even do phone calls. A lot of my students from my online sections actually like speaking to me on the phone, even over Zoom, and that's fine with me. I like the phone as well. So that out of the way, let me just talk to you a little bit about how this course will be managed and some of the key assessments. So first of all, this is not a self-paced course. What I mean by that is that you can't do this entire course in just a month, whether it's this month or in December. Like, that's not how this course works. And I know it's a little weird that I'm starting off by saying this is not a self-directed course, but the reason I say this is because I know that sometimes professors have self-paced courses, and I don't want you to confuse this course with that. This course will actually follow a Monday through Sunday schedule, and the whole class will be doing activities, assessments at the same time each week. So I'm sorry, not the same time each week, but you'll be doing each week's lessons week by week. So you can't go forward too quickly and you also can't make up work. So this is going to be like a traditional in-person class where we're going to have an online lecture that you can watch whenever you want. You can do the readings whenever you want, but there will be assignments through discussion posts every week. There will be quizzes every week that will be graded at the end of each week. And so it's really important for you to keep on track and make sure you're on top of the deadlines. I do a really good job of communicating with my students, and all my students, I think, would agree with me on that in the past. I will email you every Sunday night or Monday to let you know the week's activities, the week's assignments, and the week deadlines, and those will be posted on Beachboard as well. Students really appreciate these weekly reminders, so I want you to know that you're in good hands as long as you don't think that you can do the entire course right now or in December, because that's not how we work. All right, so some of the key requirements of this course. I already mentioned that there are weekly quizzes. So the quizzes are actually about 10 multiple choice questions or true false questions every week. They're pretty easy as long as you do the readings and watch all the video clips that are posted. It's just a way of assuring me that you're going through the content in a timely manner. And students really like it because it prevents them from procrastinating during like exam study time. Another thing that you'll be doing weekly is a mini writing exercise. And so every week you can go on a discussion forum and see what mini writing exercise is posted. You don't have to do any reading or listen to any clips before you do the mini writing exercise. You can do those at the beginning of the week, and those are actually due halfway through the week. So you're going to want to do them earlier on in the week. Submit them to the forum, and then you will have until the end of the week to read 2 other students' responses to that forum and actually respond to them with some comments that can be encouraging or inquisitive, anything that that is supportive and also is promoting your learning. Besides those weekly type of requirements, we will have 3 exams in this course. They're broken down into like the 3 parts of this course, which is the first part is biological and physical development. That also includes neurocognitive development. The second part of the course includes social emotional development. And the third part of the course is kind of where we emphasize a lot of context. So we talk about the role of schools and employment, work, and media and technology. So we'll be having an exam after each component of the course. The final is the 3rd exam, and it's non-cumulative. And beyond that, we will have 1 paper due. The paper is really actually fun to do because you get to choose the topic that you're most interested in regarding adolescent and emerging adulthood. And a lot of students choose things like legalization of marijuana. Maybe they choose like moving school starting times to later in the day, or the impact of a free community college or free college tuition on students. Whatever you want that's related to development in adolescents or emerging adults is completely fine with me. And the focus of that paper will be for you to read some of the scholarly work that has been done on that topic, and then to tell me whether or not policies that are being created today, right, either at the state level, a federal level, or local level, whether those policies actually follow scientific research or whether they are not derived from scientific findings, right? So it's kind of showing me whether policy is in line with the science or whether it's not. And most students find this really cool because, again, you get to pick a topic of your choosing, and I'm really flexible on it. And finally, the last major requirement of this course is the group facilitation. And I know some of you guys are like, oh, like I hate group work. And you know what? I hate group work too. I detested group work when I was in college and grad school. But I do think this is a great way for you guys to get to know each other in this virtual class a little bit. But also, the online group facilitation is very easy to do. You technically don't have to meet even as a group together, even virtually. I mean, technically, everyone can do their own part, and you guys can integrate that together and send it to me, and that would be fine. So don't worry about having to meet with your group. You guys can do things over email, and that works for most people. But what's really nice is this is a way for not just for you not to just get to know people in the class, but also for you guys to understand how a professor develops like questions for assessments like exams or questions for discussion, and also how they identify tools like video clips that students can really learn from and feel like they're learning in a more fun, engaged manner. So in a way, you're kind of playing like professor in this group facilitation. And it's, again, I think the online version of this group activity is so much easier than the in-person version. The only time students have gotten into trouble on this requirement is when they don't cooperate with their group. And I will be informing you guys more about group instructions as we get there. But for now, what I'd like you to do, since I'm almost done with this welcome message, is to read the email or the welcome message I have on Beachboard so you can get familiar with this week's assignments, which also include telling me what your dates are, what your preferred dates are for your group facilitation. So what you'll be doing is choosing a week where you want to be part of the group facilitation. We're going to start the week of September 16th and go all the way till the end of the semester. Email me, give me your 3 top choices. Maybe you want to get this done at the beginning of the semester. Maybe you want to wait till the end. Maybe you want to choose by topic according to the weeks on the syllabus. I don't know, but this is first come, first serve. So whoever's emailing me first will probably get their first choices for their group facilitation, and then I'll just kind of go in order until it's all scheduled. And I'll be posting that schedule to Beachboard next week with everyone's contact info according to my Beachboard class list. All right, well, I think I've covered the major requirements and the format of this class and how you can get in touch with me when I'm available through office hours or virtually or in person. I would love to meet some of you in person. I would also like to talk to some of you virtually or over phone throughout the semester, especially if you're a human development major and you're thinking about taking other classes and you have questions, or if you're trying to pursue research or a professional career in adolescent or emerging adulthood development, I would love to talk with you as well. So please stop by or, email me whenever you want. I hope you guys all have a wonderful start of the semester. I'm sure it'll be busy, and I hope we all can find parking this week as well, since that's always my #1 stressor. Take care, everyone, and see you on Beachboard.